Oh yes, yo chicken bros, what's up? It's your boy Smile here coming at you with a brand new video. And to be honest, this video is going to be a bit different from my normal ones. It's more of a reaction video because I found out about a new invention thing that has been going around and I wanted to give my 2 cents on it. It is basically a wall that is being built for everyone to live in, to put it in the easiest possible way. And I do have some fair concerns within it and things I would like to mention and learn about with this. So I figured we can make it a learning experience together. I have not watched the whole video. In fact, I've only watched like the first few seconds and gotten the gist of what's being explored here. So this is going to be a blind reaction with you guys. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get into the first part. Let's get into it.
For too long, humanity has existed within dysfunctional and polluted cities that ignore nature. Now, a revolution in civilization is taking place. Imagine a traditional city and consolidating its footprint, designing to protect and enhance nature. The line will be home to 9 million residents and will be built with a footprint of just 34 square kilometers.
Okay, I mean, this sounds good on its face, you know what I mean? Making a line for civilization to live in, to release carbon footprints and all that, sounds okay. But you gotta realize this problem. It's the same problem I have with the metaverse. Who is going to be the de facto leader in something like that? Who is going to be the person to take the reins? You see, in the metaverse, it is obviously, at least the Facebook metaverse, or the, Mark Zuckerberg would rule that one, and he wants to take everybody's data, and it's not as popular as, say, VR chat. However, in this kind of a quote-unquote line, filled with 9 million people, that's 9 million people that could have very big issues. I mean, you gotta think. At least one person in there is going to be mentally disturbed in some way. I would hope you have a containment facility for people who are willing to do very bad things, such as a prison. I mean, I would hope. You haven't explained that far yet, but that is only the beginning of my concerns within this, so I will go ahead and continue and let you continue with your presentation.
And we are designing it to provide a healthier, more sustainable quality of life. The line's communities are organized in 3 dimensions. Residents have access to all their daily needs within 5-minute walk neighborhoods. And the line's infrastructure makes it possible to travel end-to-end in 20 minutes with no need for cars, resulting in 0 carbon emissions.
So, you want us to live in a very small box away from the nature you wish to protect. You would like us to never leave this 20-minute walking area? I do apologize if I seem a bit brash here, but I must say, I do enjoy walking outside. I am someone who really enjoys that. I love walking outside in this middle of nowhere place where there is a nice lake, a nice tree line. I mean, you get some fresh air. It smells amazing. I know people that live in the concrete jungle don't normally get something like that. But here, it is a very amazing and kind of calming part of my daily life. And I don't know how well I would feel being stuck in the middle of a spot like this. Especially if you are an introvert like me. 9 million people in a 3-dimensional box. I am presuming it is pretty much filled to the brim with living corridors, and you're more than likely going to have a roommate and many more issues within that line. People who are very introverted, such as myself, who would rather be alone 90% of the day, would really struggle in this kind of a climate. And I'm not saying that because I have a huge disdain for people in general, but I have a very small battery that needs to charge a long time. And that's personally my problem. I get that. But if you want all of us to live in this, you got to make it possible for people to want to live in this. I mean, is it dystopian? Sure, it sounds very dystopian and very freaky. But it is something that we can consider and talk about. I am willing to have the discussion and maybe think about it. But I don't want to go into something blind, if you know what I mean. Let us continue.
By leveraging AI technology, services are autonomous, saving you time and effort. Designed by world-leading architects, the line is 500 meters tall, 200 meters wide, 170 kilometers long, and housed within an elegant mirror glass facade. Intelligent solutions create efficiency and year-round temperate microclimate with natural ventilation. Energy and water supplies are 100% renewable. The line is designed as a series of unique communities, offering a wealth of amenities, providing equitable views and immediate access to the surrounding nature.
Okay, I spoke too soon. I will get to have those walks. My bad. But there still is one major problem with all this that I am seeing. You are not talking about the crime or how the economics of this system would work. I mean, you gotta think, we still have places like China who have very communism-esque beliefs that you're wanting to stick in with people who have very democracy-fueled beliefs. If you want everyone to live in a line, you're going to have to find a middle ground within that. And it is going to end up becoming a few of these box communities are going to be the slums. I'm telling you right now, there is going to be a slum-like area where the poor people stay. It will be crime-riddled. It will not be good for humanity. And you will have the mid-class and the upper class. That is just how this cube is going to end out. And unless you can show me otherwise, that you have the answers to fix these problems, I don't think anybody's going to want to do this. So that was the entirety of this promotional video. I still have more questions and issues to be concerned with, such as who is going to watch over the nuclear reactors. If you see these videos and movies about the zombie apocalypse, in all reality, you only have a few months to live, or maybe even a few years, before the nuclear reactors become unstable. There's a lot of people that have to keep that thing under control. If all humans were to disappear today, there will be a nuclear apocalypse simply because we cannot keep those things sustained if we are not here. Who's going to take care of those things? And how are we going to make sure the survival of those people to ensure that nuclear explosions don't occur everywhere and we have an issue similar to Chernobyl? That will cause more damage to the climate than anything else in this world. And yes, while that is human-made, we still need to understand that humans have lived on this earth and have made something of it. We are the reason pandas still exist. We are because we keep as much nature as we can together. Yes, we have our issues. Yes, we are not a perfect society. But with this dystopian idea, you are not answering these major questions that everybody should be asking, and that I personally would think you would need to answer first before we even step foot in this kind of idea. If you answer these questions, and you have a reliable way of fixing this problem, and we can all live day-to-day life in a decent, sustainable way, I won't care. Heck, if I can make videos every day, get enough money to live off of it, and only have like a 5-mile radius to walk around, as long as I'm living, and I'm living decently enough, I think I'll be fine. You know what I mean? Sure, it wouldn't be as ideal, but if the government wants to do this, I can't stop them. Sure, I have some ability within my vote, and the community as a whole has some vote, but I'm not always going to get everything I want, and I have to accept that. But if this is to happen, and I don't get these questions answered, and I don't know how well this is going to end out, then I want to know, and I will fight until I get those answers. I mean, the funny thing is, and I know this sounds weird, the right-wingers are saying, oh, this is amazing. Build the wall on the Mexican border where Trump wanted it, and let all of the left-wing people stay in there. I don't know exactly where that is coming from, or how that works. I don't understand everybody's view on the climate crisis issue. But if that is really as important to the entirety of the left as it seems to be to President Joe Biden, then I kind of see it makes some sense. But thank you guys for watching this, to all my patrons. I tried my hardest to make this video as entertaining as possible, and I hope you really did enjoy it. Yo Man Smile is over and out. Peace.